Ausia Hassan Ayaliga Saka no biom na Hassan Ayaliga nsema oka no ano hye papa de kire the fake Igbo king chukuzi a chese nya nsem ketua kra eno enam so ama chese nsem a osan so dia tuni ni na enya nsem ketua kra wajense onye very very careful because of the fake things and the fake living our the Ghana hanum our kikan nsem say ono oye chukuzi enen fahin kosia nsem bibre en oda tuga Hassan Ayaliga respond no say amoma kwan masa azani no enkoso ewo man ni so mampanyin ampija no ho na wanyi bibi beto bi mbeto man na di abla Ghana ni bia enye awe asuso ho according to Hassan Ayaliga ne nsem a ano so atumi de atudwa ewo ntinta fidie no asuyonko na yengotie nsem a eye Nigerians na bia enso atumi aka de akire na afi yemeto aso enfama famous TV suni yengotie enfama.
It's true. It is coming from the Ghana police. But you know these people, allegedly, they can fake it. So, I reached out to His Excellency, Dr. Hassan Ayaliga. Excellency, have you seen what is circulating? First of all, the reply of His Excellency, Dr. Hassan Ayaliga, he said, Dinya's presidents, this has nothing to do with my petitions. Should I pick it again? He said, His Excellency, Dinya's presidents, this has nothing to do with my petition against him. Secondly, I will have to prove this document too. Meaning, His Excellency, Dr. Hassan Ayaliga is thinking the same way I, the next president, I am thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, so if I'm not sure, I stand to be corrected that when someone file a case against you, must he go to court first, or must the police sit in their own chamber or in their own corner and release a letter that the man is free? We need to find out the source of this letter. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now weekend, but from Monday, the next president and the next task force will make sure we prove whether this letter is from really from the Ghana police, or it is a group of few people, we know them, or it's a group of few balabes who went and hide somewhere and prepare this letter. Because anybody who have a laptop or computer can come out with this same letter. So we will prove it from Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So all Ghanaians, calm down. Whatever be the case, you hear it from the Nyash News. The Nyash News. So, like I said, His Excellency Dr. Hassan Ayaliga is assuring Ghanaians, telling you people that this has nothing to do with his petition against the Igbo leader. And secondly, he needs to prove that these documents are genuine or not. So please, stay calm. Stay calm. We are on top of the game. Yes. Anyway, I go by the name the Nyash president, and I continue to be the #1 president all over the world. I say power to the
It's not a crime to be able to convince a man or a woman to go into your room with you in 6 minutes. That's not a crime by the law. That's a personal decision to make. But it is a crime to record a person without their consent. And apart from it, and even when you record and keep it on your phone, and the person finds out and reports to us, we'll prosecute you and you go to jail. That's the law of the land. Now, you don't just record it, but you go and post it on a website for financial gain. That gentleman will be looked for. We will activate every resource in our disposal, working with Interpol. The way we've worked with Interpol to extradite Ghanaians to other jurisdictions, we will request the Russian authorities, and that's why I've invited the Russian ambassador, to work with our law enforcement. We want the gentleman to come to Ghana, to be brought back to Ghana, extradited to Ghana, for him to face the rigors of our law. Ghanaian citizens, irrespective of their decision making, will be protected by their governments. The government of John Dramani Mahama will ensure that every citizen's rights are protected. And you cannot record a citizen without their consent and air that or post that online. That constitutes a crime under the Cyber Crime Offences Act, the Cyber Security Authority Act, CSA Act 1038 of Ghana, passed in 2020 by Parliament. So we will work on it. We're working on it. We'll be with my Lelu team at Cybersecurity is building a full docket. Whether we have the gentleman or not, I intend for us to file a full prosecution. We'll make a representation before the courts, try him in absentia, and get judgment if he fails to show up. But
my people, everywhere good. Honorable Sam George has promised to protect, to defend the cheap or the cheapest Ghanaian Olosho who carry cheapest toto to the Russian citizen to knock and also video them. Ladies and gentlemen, according to Sam George, he said the government will do everything in their capacity to go and bring the Russia guy to Ghana too, without him consulting the Nyash president, and he's taking this decision. Ladies and gentlemen, though he said it is not a crime to convince a lady to enter your room to go and knock within a period of 30 seconds or 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, in that context, I am not supporting that, because in the Nyash constitution, it is a crime. In the Nyash constitution, in the Nyash constitution 2026, which was released by the Nyash president, it was even released 2025. It is a crime for a foreigner to convince citizen to go and knock within period of 5 minutes. It is a crime in the Nyash constitution, which I am the president, for a foreigner to convince a Ghanaian lady to knock the same day. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why it is a crime in the Nyash constitution is that when a foreigner is able to convince you to have pants within a period of 5 minutes or the same day, meaning that same foreigner can support or can convince you people to